these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline and said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Back to throw. Gonzalez. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Gonzalez. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Let's go now.
Now Gonzalez throwing on 4th down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at.
Yo, Chubbs, what are you doing? Why you keep pressing start, bro? Nigga, hurry the fuck up, man. They already done gave you a bullshit ass touchdown. That was crazy as hell.
The 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. This is taken in by McBride. Look at the big man rumble. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 67 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, nice pick. I tried him. I thought I was going to read that. That was crazy. They let this nigga in the lane catch an interception off his tippy toes sideways and still keep balance to run the shit back. 10, 15 yards. But meanwhile, my niggas is dropping passes.
Across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And the Bills first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he stopped immediately there. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Gonzalez now from the gun on 3rd down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the Bills run right on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to him with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, nice move at midfield. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and 4.
I held them to the 26 points doing that shit. I told you, I just ran tempers.
Pass complete there to Harrison. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Our home team, 7.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
You get ball out.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 7. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Come on, that is bogus as hell.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to...
Yo, come on. That is fucking space, bro. I pressed triangle, nigga. That's a pick. Stop playing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Hey, fucking line. We got him missing tackles, broken tackles. His feet ain't wet. This is crazy as hell, bro.
In his first half.
And this is an example of breaking down a
defense. My niggas is slipping and sliding, and we playing home. This nigga out here running with 1 foot on the ground. I'm dead.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Get it? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Gonzalez. This will be caught.
What? My nigga just slid all the way out of bounds? Oh my god. I am so dead. Like, we not... Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are
They
able
give
to
me
widen their
bullshit.
advantage.
Yeah, boy, don't lie,
And
nigga.
it's no good. He pushed it wide left, and our score will remain right where it is.
Wow. He shouldn't have caught you though on that angle.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
That was a fucking linebacker, bro.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. It just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on, Harrison. What are you doing, bro? Hurry the fuck up out of here, too.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
To the house, bro.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Up.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Round 80. Alert. Look out.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That is caught at the 7. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 27 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
That shit's crazy. That looks... First of all, how's that little ass nigga catching the ball over this nigga?
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
16, our home team, 13.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. That second quarter onside kick there that failed, is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach and going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have a superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Gonzalez. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Will Anderson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Good fucking hit. Good fucking hit.
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wow.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. For these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he just called you a motherfucker. he just called you a
Here's
motherfucker.
Allen to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Allen going to run with it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3.
Fuck that all the way up.
Time for a break. We've hit
fuck
halftime.
that
2 quarters
all the
down,
way up.
2 still remain.
Over
We
here,
step aside.
looking at
This
your
is the
game,
NFL
trying to fucking
on EA
run.
Sports.
Damn, I was pulling the score right there. You lucky as hell, Chuck. You lucky as hell,
Forecast
Chuck.
calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. And now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, my God.
Here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 3rd and 9 here. To the air, Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right at the 35. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Loose inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 128 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Let's go now.
First down, Bill.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is caught by Addison. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Ready, set.
That's good for a Bills.
Let's go.
First down.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in.
Yeah, they let this nigga just run him up right now, bro.
A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Got a man, that's Leggett. Down the left sideline. And he is finally forced
Yeah, the ref just fucked me up, bro.
30-yard line.
Yo, Charles, they keep giving you bullshit, Charles.
And even 50 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 26-yard line. Now Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That one out wide and intercepted.
I don't even know what the fuck is on. I don't even know why I just do that. I'm over here bullshitting. I'm about to let Charles
Much
know.
football as we watch,
This
we've
is
seen
crazy.
this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit
That's
to the
2
defense.
touchdowns
They
off the board.
outguessed him,
What?
were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They let this nigga do some wild shit
Positive
right now.
yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brings up
Second and 7. Operating from the gun, Gonzalez. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great...
Look at that, nigga. It's fucking keep going. That's Deontay Banks. Don't ever try that, nigga. I tell you that shit all the time. I don't know why the fuck you be trying that, nigga, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Allen. That one complete to the gap. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now Allen. And this one's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And again, it's Allen. Allen going to run with it. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
Good effort there.
You're not the only one
getting
getting saved,
but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
That's crazy.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line, because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Allen going to go on fourth down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line.
5-yard sideline skips.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
Ain't slip or fall or fumble yet. Like, slip 3 times.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
No fumble. He's getting big hits and everything.
Down to about the 5. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Jordan Addison. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights.
This is crazy.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They got Chuck beat me 30-13. This is outrageous right
from the
here.
end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
Oh
they have to start right here, right now.
Yeah, bro. Yo, Travis Hunter just dropped the pass one by himself. Like, this nigga out here catching everything nigga throw to him.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports.
This nigga kept me from
As we're
scoring
about ready to
2
rock and roll
quarters,
for the
bro.
fourth and final quarter. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Looking to throw. Allen. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. That one complete to Ligon. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. And Xavier Legette, 38 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Team 21.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Bishop, that was your pick. That was your pick 6 right there, bro. What are you off your feet for?
With your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Put you in a position to get a fucking...
Here on 2nd down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Yeah, that's
Facing
right.
some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Here's Gonzalez from the gun on 3rd down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
107 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey McBride from 8 yards out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
For a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Allen going to run with it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Bills 30. Our home team 27. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
The 24-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Operating from the gun, Gonzalez.
Let's go. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
And they they say he's just short. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Allen going to throw.
Let's go! Let's take this fucking game!
Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score our home team 34. Visitors 30. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Dude, that was crazy. I don't understand how they letting this 83 nigga catch over niggas like this.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I'll get that. That's
43 here, second and a couple. Back to throw. Gonzalez. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now they'll shift things around. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Let's go! Let's go, defense!
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go! Get the pick!
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the
Let's go! Dagger!
Chicago.
This is how you take a fucking game.
Big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
We got it 35-13. It's 41-30. He's that crazy. Yeah, 30-13, bro. In the 4th quarter. God damn, Charles, you horrible. This was your game to take, bro. Honestly.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Stop playing with me, bro.
And that should do it.
Stop playing with me, bro. You're not doing that.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
Good shit.
Intercepted for the
Good
third
hit.
time. And he is going to score.
Good
It's
hit.
a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, don't change that
Good
channel just
fucking
yet.
hit.
This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the
I did
deal.
that.
But in
I
doing
pick
so, by
six. That's
pitching it around a
crazy as
little
hell.
bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And this is caught. They got it. And that
Referee
could be
stepped out of
an important
bounds.
2 points that gets him back within a field goal. So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially one standing on the sideline.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Back to throw. Allen. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Visitors 36. Andy Morikawa is set to kick off.
Yeah, we got that. This nigga's stupid.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how exactly the rest of
This is 1st and 10.
Yes, they don't.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Yeah, I don't know.
Throwing to start
I
the
don't.
drive. Gonzalez. Oh, the ball
I
comes out of the
can't
hit, but they'll
even.
say it's
I can't even fathom how.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try to get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance.
Yo, Chubb, man, you might have to get kicked out the league, bro.
The decision made for him. They've got
This
to
was your
go.
one chance. I thought you was playing for real.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So Allen's going to look to throw. Allen going to run with it. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey McBride.
Hey, Chubb, man.
Touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Visitors 36.
Yeah.
Alvarez Oregon set to kick off.
I was 30-13,
Following the
bro.
touchdown, Borregales back
Going
out
to
to send this one away.
I understand I was 55-36.
And that one
I'm
not
not,
returnable. It's over the back
I'm
line
not
of the end
understanding.
zone, so
I
that's
don't
gonna
know
be
how
sprayed.
it just happened this way, but this is crazy, guys. I want you out of my division. I don't give a fuck who you switch with,
One final
but you need to
shot.
get out of my
Good to
division.
throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
My boy Corey Hamilton, no matter where I got you
Well,
in
this
what
was a fun
league,
one today. If
you
you
are
like points,
in.
a lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those
Look at
guys
Jeff
had
Max
blast.
and
One team
Mill
came away with a
getting a
victory,
touchdown.
even better for them.
So for Chicago, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4.
It's 7 touchdowns
And they'll get
in
a
the
few
game.
days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bills,